Good morning, everybody. At least it's morning here. It's cold, and since I feel like using this yarn, finally, I'm going to show how to do the cable cast on and knit cast on. I always thought that the name was interchangeable, but after reading a couple of the books I have, I realized they are different, ever so slightly different, but they are different. So let's see, if it's, how big of a change it is. Okay, I don't really, I'm trying to see what it's like to not do the slip knot anymore. Instead, I just do like a twist this way. Okay. So the knit cast on and the cable cast on start the same. You put your first loop or your slip knot, however you decide to put the first loop on. Then you knit into the loop. Okay, so with the cable cast on, what you do is you go between the two loops and you knit. And then again, between the two loops, bring it through. Between the two loops, bring it through. And this is how it ends up looking. Seems like the, I guess, knit side is facing you, while the purl side is behind you. That's what it seems to be doing at the moment. The other thing I never really liked about the cable cast on is the last stitch, because it looks kind of, wonky. But anyways, so that's the cable cast on. So the knit cast on, again, it starts the same. You knit the first stitch, bring the loop through, but instead of going between the loops, you actually go into the next loop as if to knit. And then that's how you cast on the knit cast on. You go into the next loop as if to knit, bring that loop onto your needle, go into the loop as if to knit, knit, and just knit like you normally would. So that's the difference between the cable cast on and the knit cast on. So again, the cable cast on, you go between the loops. The knit cast on, you go into one loop as if to knit. And as you can see, it still has that weird last stitch that I don't like. And this knit side seems to have kind of a purl ridge going on. Let's see the other side. And it looks like this side would be more of the right side if I had to pick. So essentially, with the cable cast on, your right side is facing you, and with the knit cast on, your wrong side is facing you. And that's, let me do a quick first row. I probably shouldn't have cast on so tight. And again, this is really thick yarn. I don't think these size 15s are big enough. I don't care what the yarn label says. Okay. Yeah, no, it looks like it could work either way. Let's see the back. I would say that the cable cast on looks a little bit more fluid. The knit cast on seems to leave a thinner cast on edge, while the cable cast on looks more like, this was a row, this was a row. It just seems more continuous and seems to come out thicker. So that's a interesting tidbit. Okay, sorry the video is so long. This was more me kind of testing to see what exactly the differences are aside from how it's cast on. And personally, I think I like the cable cast on more. But I guess if you're looking for a more flowy end, I think the knit cast on would be more for you. Cable cast on looks more sturdy. Well, knit cast on looks more flowy. Okay, so that was a nice little experiment. Thank you for watching.